Hey, what's happening? My name is Isaiah Coleman and I am the curator of Be Connected. Welcome to another edition of Fatherhood Fridays, where we delve into topics relating to and involving fathers, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I hope what you can leave here or walk away with a newfound understanding around a different approach to better your relationship with your children, okay? So I think I got a really good topic that I want to talk to you about this evening, and it involves following up with your child after you've disciplined them. And there's two things that I want to share with you that I think is very important. But before I share those two things, the first piece of information that I want to share with you is around a time in my life when I first started out as an educator. It was probably about 2017. I worked with a colleague. His name was Mr. Lewis. And Mr. Lewis, man, he had a phenomenal way of interacting with our students. See, when I came in as an educator, I thought because I was a man, I had a deep voice, I could command a room. You do what I say. When I discipline you, when I reprimand you, don't expect me to follow up. Like, I was cutthroat a little bit. But I seen Mr. Lewis. He would reprimand a student, he would discipline a student, but he would follow up with them. And I noticed, even with that follow-up, he'd dig into them, but what that follow-up would do is it would build the relationship back. It would mend, or it would create some type of understanding that, like, hey, I got in your behind, but I'm still here for you. I still have your back. I have your best interest in mind. And that's what we do when we follow up. We are reminding the young person, we're reminding our kids that I'm only doing this because I have your back, and it's my job to keep you safe. It's my job to teach you manners and respect and how to conduct yourself and be a member of society who contributes, who has practices good values, good morals, etc. So there's two things that I just want you to walk away with as it relates to this following up with your child after you discipline them. The first thing I need you to do, and again, it's what I seen from Mr. Lewis, what was modeled in front of me, which is the reconnection, right? The reconnection of the relationship. It may be a hug, it may be some form of like a high five, it may be some dap, or something like that. Hey man, like, yo, I got you. Like, I got your back. You know, I know you didn't mean to do this, but we can't have that, right? Or I don't want you to get injured. If you continue to do this and not listen to what I'm telling you, you're gonna hurt yourself. And I don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm here for you. So you have to follow up in a way where you're rebuilding the trust, that you're connecting, and the relationship actually gets stronger in that moment, because they don't just expect you now to just come down hard on them. They expect you to be a person and to support them, even when they feel like they made a huge mistake that they may not be able to come back from, for example, or something like that. But it's just important that we follow up so that we can reconnect and continue to build on that trust between that relationship, so the relationship can continue to grow. If not, the relationship will probably go stagnant or be stagnant, like it was with me early on in my career with some students who I reprimanded and didn't follow up with. And number two, you need to follow up with a sense of respect, right? They may be our children, they may be young people, but at the end of the day, any relationship, the basis of any relationship revolves around respect. So if you reprimanded a student, you've reprimanded your child. I'm so stuck in this educator mindset sometimes. But if you reprimanded your child and you really dug into them, and maybe you went a little overboard, right? To the point where maybe there was a little disrespect there. When you follow up, make sure you address that. Make sure you address and say, like, hey, I may have done a little bit too much. I didn't mean to yell at you. I didn't mean to say that thing, right? You need to show some vulnerability. You need to show some understanding, and you need to show some empathy for how they're feeling. They may be really hurt based off the words that you've chosen to use, or the tone of voice that you chose to use, or the physical reprimanding, which I don't always condone, but I get it at the same time. But their feelings really may be hurt. And you need to show up and meet them with some empathy and some understanding and some respect. So again, that they know that, oh, wow, Dad, he really has my back. He really has my back. He's not just doing these things because he's the boss and I'm the kid, but he actually cares about me as a person. And again, doesn't matter how young your child is. It doesn't matter how young your son is, your daughter is. They're looking to see our true character, to be honest with you. And if you don't believe me, don't follow up. If you don't believe me, don't treat your kid with respect. And I guarantee you, when they become an adult, you'll see. When they have the ability to make a decision whether or not they want to be around us or not, you'll know. But I'm telling you right now, if you follow up, you're going to build a very, very strong relationship with your child. I see it now with my 3-year-old. I see it now with my 2-year-old. Their feelings get hurt pretty easily. It doesn't take much, but I always make sure, like, hey, I have your best interest in mind. I love you, and I have your back. So I hope this helps you. I hope you take this tool, add this tool to your tool belt, and continue to be an awesome, awesome father. And I know you already are. And I know if you're watching this, you want to be an even better father. And I commend you for that. All right. Thanks again for tuning in. Isaiah Coleman here. Fatherhood Fridays, brought to you by The Connected. Thanks. And if you're into this type of stuff, like, subscribe, follow, comment for more. All right. Peace out.